Howdy y'all, welcome back to the second bit of the build a cool helmet from a cube. We're just going to carry on from where we left off, and where we have left off is here. There's something not right there because this little thing shouldn't be there. So I am going to select these 3 points, press GG, and that one, and do the same with that, GG, because this needs to be much smoother. That's it. Aye, that's better. That's much better. Okay, so we've done that. I think we might as well put this, get this bit done, this sticky out decoration. The thing about this is this bit overlaps, so we've got to do a couple of things to make that happen. So Control R, let's get a loop cut. Make the loop cut, then press SZ0 and GG to bring it all down. So that's the little gap here. And then if we Control R, do the same again, and then SZ0 because we want it flat, GG, to bring it down to there. Yes. Absolutely wonderful. I don't like the back. I don't like that at all. Let's just fix that. So I'll grab that, GG. That one, double G. There's got to be a better way than me keep saying GG. GG. Yeah, we're just going to do that with all of them. Take it as a given. I'm pressing GG. Yeah, that'll do for now. Cool. Okay, so we've got this thing. We just want to extrude it. So double click on one of these bits so we get the loop, and then we want to extrude this and scale it out, but we don't want it to get taller. So we want to exclude the Z axis when we scale. So if we press ES Shift Z, then it's just going to extrude out like it is. Maybe about there or something like that. Aye. And then we'll just have to fix the middle bits again. So grab these two, GG. Yep, they're centralized, and probably two at the back as well. You two, GG. Oh, hello. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. We're trucking along here. So now let's do this top bit. This is too fat because obviously it's mirrored, so we want at least half of that. So Control R, and yeah, that'll do it. Leave it slap bang in the middle. And we might as well delete these faces and that face so that this can reach further down than that. And then we want to double click, grab that loop. You see? Oh, no, too far. Control, Z, Control click to get rid of them. Let's stop it here. Oh, hello, I just noticed something. No, before you do that, let's put a loop cut there and let it follow the contours. Just simply because this is very flat. So Alt Z, I'm going to select these, GY, move them back. No, I'm not. I'm going to move these, GG. Yeah, and then if we look from the front, we could probably... Is that quite flat? Oh no, that's all right on the sides there. Okay, right, let's get back to it. So grab this loop and just not bloody, oh, don't swear. Get rid of that. We want the loop to stop here. And then same again, E and S, but we don't want it to get fatter on the X. So E, S, Shift X. It should just come directly forward. And it's got to just get over that lip. I guess. Let me try a little bit more. S, Shift, X. That'll do. Cool. Looks like it's... No, I mean, I don't think it needs to be that big. Control Z, get rid of that, and then grab this loop and just press S, Shift, Z. I think that might be too far out. Yeah. So now when we E, S, Shift, X this, it shouldn't need to come out so far. Even that's too small, so S, Shift, X. Yes. Something like that. Okay, now we need to figure out how this will interact. Well, these 2 points can join clearly. So select those two, Q. Oh no, good. Select these two, Q at center. And that's already in the middle, isn't it? So just double check. Yeah, that's all good. Wait. Well, that's not right, is it? We can't join them because this is supposed to stick out further. Which means we're going to need a loop cut on this bit all the way to there. That should have just, yeah, we needed to do that anyway. So now if we make, actually let's bring them a bit closer, G, X, GZ. No, let's drag these down. Yeah, because it's at an angle, isn't it? GZ. Cool. So let's join those two at center, and then we got our little lip, which will be coming down further. So we'll grab that one, press F, and nothing happens. I get this sometimes, or I see this sometimes. So all we'll do is we will select an edge here and here, and hello, press E, Z. We're going to have to go straight down on the Z and then move it GY so that we can connect these bad boys. Right, but we need to delete the face that it's made here. We don't want that. And we can just join that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bush. Oh, that does look weird. So I'm going to GX that. Like that. And we can just take this and that edge and probably just EZ. Just a little bit. Like that. It's too far. GZ. It only needs a little bit. Okay. And now we've got to figure out how to join this. We need a loop cut on this bit. Sorry. So just Control R, loop cut. And then we will have 4 points to join here. 1, 2, 3, 4. F. We may as well delete this face, for it is no longer required. And then we can just fill this space right here. No, we can't. Hold up. Hold up. Hey up. Right, there's a problem here. GY. Let's just straighten that up a bit. GY. And now we should be able to press F. Yep. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. F. Okay, so there's our little lippy bit. And we can also see that this lippy bit goes up, which I didn't do. Well, that's a bit of a bugger. Right. throw me a freaking bone here. I messed that up. I'm going to have to delete them. Oh, bugger. Reason being, because I haven't got this kinky bit. So, Control R. And now this loop is stopping here for some reason. Why is that loop stopping there? Because there's a face. Weird. What's going on? Oh, is that crossed the middle? GG. No. GG. Oh. X. GX. There we go. Okay. So the loop goes there, the loop goes there. So why when I join these faces? Oh, is that? No. Okay. All right. No. I'm just, as you can see what I'm trying to do. I just want to fill this face. But I don't know why the loop stops when I do. Look, why is it doing that? It's definitely a quad that way. Say what? Something's wrong. Have I got double points somewhere? See, this is the wonder of Blender, isn't it? I cannot fathom why my loop is stopping there. I might pause this, work it out, and I'll tell you. I found the problem. These errant, awful faces at the back here, which are still connected. I think that was the problem. Yeah, if your loop ever stops, it's important to find out why it's stopping and fixing it. Otherwise, there you go. So my loop's back. So it's just those faces underneath. Right. Back to the point. So Control R, and then drag that to there, and I am going to. This is actually tougher than I thought, or at least it's tougher than it was the last time I did it. Just deleting those faces because, and that face, and that face. I want to now drag these two up. GG. GG. No, all right, let's do it one at a time. All right. GG. GG. Okay, so now we've got to find another way to connect all of this correctly. So we clearly need a loop slap bang in the middle of this. Do we need two? I think we need two. Wait. Hold up. Okay, yeah, right, we do. We need two. Okay, so let's just join these four. Oh, F, Nick. F, Nick. F. Right. How do we do this? How do we do this? I think I need to join these four. Oh, well, I've got a conundrum here. I think this needs to come over GX. Let's just see what that looks like. Get them to semi-intersect. Why do those lines? They have to be, they don't need to be together like that. They can go GX. No, we don't need to do that. Just do it with these two. GX. I'm just hoping that all your geometry is the same. So when I'm saying do this, do that, that you're in the same boat. Okay. That'll do. So now let's figure out how I do this. Right, GG. That's got to line up with that for sure. And we're going to need a point for that to connect to, like this. Oh, look, it's auto. It's auto merged, isn't it? Remember that thing. Now we have a very strange hole to fill. Alright, let's just join those. And now we have a triangle, which is not ideal. Okay. I mean, we can solve it by putting a loop there. That makes it a try. But it means that the loop's going to end there. You know what? We're going to leave it as a try and see what happens. See if that causes any issues later. For now, we will not worry too much. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, no. Right, let's fill those. Wait. Who's this? Why is there a... Oh, okay. It's just behind it. Sorry. Right, let's fill that hole. F. And we should just double click that and fill that. Alright, cool. There is one other bit, which is this chunk in the middle. So all we need to do for that is if you select that one and then control click that one, and we're going to inset, so just press I once. You see that's the problem. Because it's central to these, but we actually need it central to this whole thing. So control Z. We need to apply the mirror. So hover over your mirror, control A. Now we can do that properly. So press I, drag it in, and then ES Shift X, because we don't want it to get fatter. Like that. Okay. Check it out. We're getting there. So we're not far off just starting to sort out the subdivisions, so that we can make it let it know what's supposed to be sharp and what's not. Right. The last thing I think we need to do before we start dealing with the subdiv is to just put something on the ears here. And I think we're going to do this a slightly easier way than when I did it last time. Actually, there's a kind of plate there, isn't there? Which, right, so loop cut to there. And I think that's... What's the other picture look like? Oh, it does go over that. But is there a plate there? There is. But it doesn't need to go all the way up. So I'm going to take... I would like this to be a bit flatter. There we go. And how thick should this be? I think it looks about this thick. So I'm just going to take these three faces, press E, and just extrude them. Just for this bit. And... cancel that. Go for... Hang on. Right, grab these all the way down to here and press SY0 so that we can get them straight. GG. Let's just check, has that ruined anything? No, lovely. And right, this goes straight down, but mine's going backwards. I don't like that. So I need to select everything here and rotate it to make it straight. And it means I'm going to have to move it forwards a bit just to get that shape back. Okay, so now we can take these... Hold up. Nearly. Right, grab this, no, leave that. That one, press SY0 so we can straighten that up. Let's go back a bit on the Y, GY. And let's do the same with that, GG. You'll do. Okay. And because we're going to extrude this, we might as well delete these faces here. That one and that one faces. I don't think we're going to need that one, so we can get rid of that one. We're just making a gap. In fact, let's just get rid of all of them. Faces. Done. And that one. Okay, so now if we take this bunch of faces here, press E to extrude it, it will just extrude on the normal. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't get it. And let's then, what we need to do is round off the top. So Control R, roll your mouse wheel, get two loops, select these four. I'm going to go press 3 and go into right GZ and just bring them up like that. And then we gotta figure out, do I need, that can be separate, can't it? It can't, no. I want this to join. I'm going to cancel that. Control Z, keep going back until I deleted all this. Let's leave those faces in for now. And then let's extrude these few here further than, yeah, to like that. Bit further. Oh. I'm just going to Control Z and press E just because I know it's moving on the normal now. I think it can be separate. Yeah. So if we extrude that one, which should go directly up, which it has done, and then Control R, do it 3 times, and select go to side view with 3, Alt Z. I'm going to go up with that, and with these 4, I'm going to go up like this. Actually, they can probably go a bit higher. Oh, hello, GZ. Okay, and let's also, if we bring that up, GG, and this one, I'm just looking at this bit here, and then if we go to these, hang on. Now take all these, extrude them a bit more, and I'm just trying to think. I don't want to come out too far. I've come out so far there. Let's, you know what? We'll just bring this bit up. In fact, just take all 3 of these. GG. I should really, bad practice. I didn't do that here. Okay, and grab all them. Press I to my brain's just died. Why? I've completely forgotten inset. My word. Okay. We're not doing this. We can't make that. We wouldn't. No one would ever try and make that from the same cube as the one they've made the helmet. It's an additional thing. We don't need to do that. That kind of looks cool enough. Yes, we have only done one side. That's no problem. So tab into edit mode, Alt Z, get our points back, and then delete everything up to the middle line, and then drop another, what's the call him on? Another mirror. Alt third. There we go. Why have I done that? I meant to put the subdiv on. Drop your mirror under your subdiv. Like that. Yeah. I think that looks pretty close. Looks like we're getting there. I think we can probably have it done, as in the modelling, by the end of the next tutorial, and then we'll have a bonus one where I can build the material and show you how I made that with all the edgeware and whatnot. All right, sweet as. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've managed to follow along. I hope I've been clear enough. And I hope you've got something that looks like this ready for the next one, in which I shall see you all. Farewell. Bye.